Hey everybody, we are live and earlier than last night or think about the night before, but hey Cabaret Wrestler, how you doing? And folks, this is to officially end all the BS news that you've heard and give you the complete skinny, which basically is this: the Raiders ain't going nowhere for a while. You can forget the uncertainty, you can forget the BS, you can forget all of the stuff you've heard someplace else that's not really reputable. Just saying. And you've heard it here, right here, right here, right here. The Raiders are playing at the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, the storied Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, the very storied Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, the mausoleum, as it was once called, the House of Horrors, as some of others have called it, the Great Place, as I've called it, the place of 1,000 stories, as others have referred it to. The Raiders will be playing at Coliseum Stadium 2018, 2019, 2020. 3 NFL seasons they have to bring a Super Bowl or multiple Super Bowls to Oakland before it would seem departing for Las Vegas and greener pastures. But you can forget the news that the Raiders' future is uncertain. With respect to Oakland, the Raiders' future is quite certain. The deal is all but complete. There are other things I'd love to tell you right now, but can't cough it up just yet. But boy, I'm coming close. I'm walking the line, man. I'm walking the line. Walking the line for you. That's right. Walking the line to give you the best information that you can get anywhere. Anywhere. So that's what I'm talking about. Hey, John Marks, how you doing? John Marks, just letting you know the Raiders are staying. Ain't going nowhere for a while until that stadium is finished. How you doing? Hey everybody. Welcome. Hey, by the way, are any of you on Facebook? Do you have ready access to your Facebook page? Yes or no? Just asking. Because if you do, would you please take the link to this stream and post it on Facebook or Twitter, or heck, text it out to somebody you know. Bring them in. For those of you who are investing, I have some awesome news. Oakland News now continues to set records, and I'm on the way toward what I hope is going to be an even bigger announcement very soon. Very excited. Had a great conversation today. I can't say with who, but I believe if things go the way they look, this is going to be the start of a new era, a new chapter in Zenny 62 Media and my life. So that's the preliminaries, okay? But very important that you investors out there know brighter days are coming. Brighter days are coming. And some people who jump ship are going to wish they didn't. But getting back to the Raiders issue. The Raiders, as it looks right now, thank you. The Raiders, as it looks at this point, will remain. Hey, Barry Lee, if you're out, could you please, hey, Barry Lee, how you doing? Hey, Barry Lee, hashtag help real quick. I'll even give you the hashtags that I would desire for you to use in your tweet. Here they are. Hey, Big Eightful, how you doing? Big Eightful, you're early. Hashtag NFL, hashtag Oakland, hashtag Oak Meeting, MTG, right? Hashtag NFL, NFL News, no, hashtag News. Hashtag just News, okay? Hashtag Las Vegas. Hashtag Live. There's the hashtags. Yeah. Those are the hashtags, all right? So I'm going to go through a recap of news we may have missed that concerns the Las Vegas Stadium. As you know, last night there was a monsoon. Cowboy Wrestler says that he is 100%. There's a monsoon in Vegas that I put out a tweet saying, hey, if anybody goes near the stadium, please make a video. Doesn't hurt to ask, right? So right now I'm going to the Las Vegas Review-Journal to see if indeed, there was anything, rain related, right? That's what I'm checking out. Nation and World. Hey, by the way, 12 boys rescued from Thailand cave. Awesome. Awesome news. Awesome news. And let's see here. Donald Trump pardoned those ranchers. That's crazy. Top news. NASA says Northern Nevada wildfire visible from space. Okay. Nothing about the. This is the Review Journal for you. They don't like bad news to get out, do they? Nothing about the wildfire. Nothing about the monsoon. Health. Sponsored. New headlines. New city manager in Henderson. But if you read the Review Journal, you'd have no idea the weather, had any problem. Culinary members, okay, contracts the Stratosphere and Four Seasons. And that's it. There's nothing here. Nothing. Oh, weather, excuse me. Monsoon season arrives in Las Vegas, more rain possible. And that's it. It came down last night, folks. It really did. So let's say the Las Vegas sun is worth anything, or is it worth less? Let's see here. So we've got nothing other than the usual Las Vegas crime stuff. Police lawyer had stash phone a woman killed by gang and snitch. Yikes. And interestingly, the Review Journal has this is terrible. World's largest Chevron is the top story on the Review Journal on the Las Vegas Sun website. This is weird. Okay. Man, former NBA player Kermit Washington of Las Vegas sentenced for charity fraud. Now, if Kermit Washington rings a little bit of a bell to you, let me give you a hint of maybe why that bell is going off. Bing! Yeah, he's the guy that almost, I believe, broke the face of Rudy Tomjanovich a couple decades ago. That same Kermit Washington's got himself into some sad trouble, it looks like. Just by the headline. I don't know anything else. LeBron James, a no-show at pizza party celebrating LA arrival. Ooh, that's a bad way to start. That's a bad way to start. So LeBron didn't even show up for his own party. Wow. And ex-NFL player Browner charged with trying to kill his ex-wife. Okay. We got all this stuff in here, but nothing about the weather. Nothing about the weather. So, let's see. Maybe on the, like I said, Las Vegas hates bad news. Yeah. They really hate the poor things. Poor things. Let's see here. If I type Las Vegas in Twitter, I get Las Vegas shooting, weather, storm, and airport. Let's take Las Vegas storm, okay? Let's see latest, if there's anything going on. Boulder City thunderstorm. Next storm may develop over South Las Vegas. Ooh, that's 3 hours ago. We were watching that area closely, they say. So, storm causes power outage, diverts flights in Vegas. That was last night. So I'm watching Las Vegas. Let's see, how about Raiders? Do I get any information there? Nope, just me. My live stream talk 10 minutes ago is that if you type Las Vegas Raiders, you find this live stream, folks, to which I'm retweeting. Did you hear me with a fake crowd noise. And so we've got all right. How about Raiders Stadium, Las Vegas Raiders Stadium, and just nope. Let's see here. Got some person wants to have the Raiders Stadium as the site for the Republican National Convention in 2020. It won't be open by then. Steve Sabellis tweets out this. Nevada GOP chairman Never Say Die McDonald says he's still fighting for Las Vegas to hold the 2020 RNC convention, but acknowledges Charlotte seems to have the edge, as first reported by the Wall Street Journal earlier. Raiders Stadium schedule rejection by Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority hurt bid, he said. So, and let's see here. They've got talking about Raiders, then they mention me in the monsoon rains. That's my tweet. And that's it. Nothing about the weather. Okay. I took a look at the, and I should have taken a picture of it. I took a look at the sky cam from this morning. You can see little deposits of water here and there. It's hard, but you know, at a distance, it was hard to tell. And I didn't know. Sometimes, you know, I don't know if I'm really looking at an honest representation. I'm not there, right? It says it's the live stream, but I don't know if you're thinking, is that really the live stream? How can I be sure? Do I have a comparison? Somebody else is actually there to say, yeah, that's the live stream. I don't know. When it comes to bad news, I'm thinking, do we really want to get that out there? And so people are reacting to my news negatively. Jeff, I'm going to mispronounce Jeff's last name. but I'm going to take an old college shot at it. Quatinetz. Kwinetz. Quatinetz. Jeff Quatinetz tweets, I'm sorry. The Raiders belong in Oakland till 3020. Doesn't the NFL have enough issues to callously abandon fans not once but twice? That's just the taste of the kind of reaction that I've gotten over this news. There are people like Darren Arata who want the Raiders kicked out of the Coliseum yesterday. John Marks Harbor says Las Vegas sucks. Cowboy Rush says, is there a severe thunderstorm warning in Las Vegas? John Marks says yes. Hold on a second. Is there? Let me see here. John Marks says, why doesn't Las Vegas report bad news? John Marks, you have asked the question of the night, and I will tell you, my friend. Hey, Rise Above, Tiger Rugby Academy. Yeah, you see this? Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you. Rise Above. Ta-da! That's right. Hey, Rugby Sevens coming up. San Francisco. World Rugby Sevens, by the way. Got credentialed. At any rate, Tiger Rugby. Ta-da. All right. Now, okay. John Marks asks, why doesn't Las Vegas report bad news? Las Vegas is very sensitive toward tourism fluctuations. Look, it's like this. Tourism is money. It's currency, right? So do you want your potential tourists to say, you know, I better not go to Las Vegas because there's a monsoon, right? Now you want them to come to Vegas, spend money at the Cosmopolitan, go over and eat at Hex, go, you know what I'm saying? You want them to spend money. That's what you want. But John Marks says, not happening. Big Able says, back in a sec, we'll be here. Cowboy Russell says, silly Republicans, to which I say, haha. King Jose is here. King Jose of Michigan State on summer break. Walk on, great basketball player at Michigan State. We still don't know King Jose's real name. Won't tell us. King Jose thinks Michael Jordan is not as good as LeBron James. I kid you not. Okay? He's been infected with that disease. We still love him. He's our King Jose. We can make fun of him. You can't. Welcome, King Jose. How you doing? Hey, hey, hey. The king is here, as Cowboy Wrestler has so aptly deserved. aptly observed, not deserved. But does King Jose deserve to be aptly observed? Yes, he does. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you. King Jose, what's happening, man? While you are chiming in on that, and I'm thumbing up, uh, hey, King Jose, if you are on Facebook, would you send this out? Just give it a, put a link there, hit the return button, you know what I mean? Just kind of sneak it out there. Yeah. Cowboy Wrestler says MJ is not as good as LeBron. King Jose, come on, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here we go. Charles Rhodes, LA Oak SF. And John Mark says, are you live on Facebook, Zenny? I am not alive on Facebook. No. I do YouTube live because I get paid. I have thought about a multiple live stream, but I really would like to get a sponsor before I do that. I mean, there is a way that can be done, but let's put it this way. Unlike Facebook, here's the problem. If I go Facebook Live, I can't take my Facebook clip, right, and send it over to YouTube. However, what I could do, now that I think about it, is I could go live on Facebook, right? I wonder if I could go live on Facebook. Oh, you know what? There might be a way to do it. I use my phone to go on YouTube, right? No. Let me think about that. Oh, I use my laptop to go live on YouTube. I use my phone to go live on Facebook. So I could do it. I could do it simultaneously if I wanted to. I could do that, okay? The problem is that I only get paid for one. And until I get a sponsor where I can say, hey, I can do that, and it's worth my while, I'm apt to do it this way. But I could do it. I could do Facebook Live in a heartbeat. I just realized I can do Facebook Live and YouTube Live at the same time. I can do that. I can. And John Marks asks, can I get Facebook to sponsor me? They don't have a sponsorship program. They have some kind of what am I trying to say? Partner program, but they've done a lousy job of outreach. I don't know who to turn to. Well, I do know Mark Zuckerberg's sister. I suppose I could ask her. I'll investigate that because I would like to have a bigger video platform than where I have just with YouTube. Nothing against YouTube, but look, everybody's spread out more so than they were before, and so I think it's worth it for me to be spread out even more than I am. That said, if I put up one of these, it goes all over. It goes to my Facebook page. It's on my Facebook page now. It's tweeted out. It's on. Put it on. If I want to put it on, I can share it to Google Plus. I'm just pushing a button for Google Plus right now, and it'll click. And I'm clicking post, and I just posted it to there. Right. There's a lot of places I can put this that I can't do with Facebook. So and Cowboy Wrestler says, I'm old, so I tend to stay away from social media outlets. Cowboy Wrestler, you may very well be the smartest mind. You might be the smartest person in the room. Citron Count says, Facebook Live is a waste of time. Stick to YouTube. Okay. And Cowboy Wrestler says, Matt Morello, did he ever enter the testing pool? Don't know. Charles Rhodes says, Seattle Supersonics. See, Charles, you are... Okay. Cowboy Wrestler says, Lennar. Not sure what that's all about. Matt Morello says, yes, Brock just entered the testing pool last week. Ah, okay. Wow, interesting. Okay. Interesting. All right, now let me continue with my news thing. Oh, somebody asked about Las Vegas weather. Let's do that. Las Vegas weather. Las Vegas, what? It's 90 degrees, partly cloudy. I was going to say partly cloudy. 90 degrees, partly cloudy. Partly cloudy. You should always bite your words. Partly cloudy, 90 degrees. Let's see, monsoon season arrives. That's what else? Doppler weather radar right now in Las Vegas. What does it look like? At 9:36 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Las Vegas is clear. There's nothing. There's a green cloud that indicates possible light rain, but it's north of Las Vegas, closer to Dry Lake. I don't know if it's headed south or not. Okay, it's definitely within the picture. Definitely within the picture. So, yeah, that's it. It's definitely within the picture. Now, as to the 10-day weather forecast, let's see here. Photos: blinding haboobs, flooding, and power outages hit Phoenix. Okay. That's Las Vegas. Well, let's say Raiders. Las Vegas weather. Next rain, it's partly cloudy Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. There's no forecast for rain that's obvious. Nothing here. Precipitation. Nope. There's, well, wait a minute. They got 15% Tuesday, and then it's 1%, 0% tomorrow, Thursday, 0% on Friday, and Saturday. Now Sunday, it's the weekends. You get Sunday and Monday, and Tuesday of next week. That's when the rain's supposed to kick up again, and for 3 days straight. So let me show you what I'm talking about here, folks. All right, that's this. Okay, right here. All right, see that? It's not coming into focus. Okay, focus says me right there. Let's see, come on, focus. There we go. All right, now. All right, see that? It says 15%. 15%. 15%. Got it? Precipitation. All right. We are back here. We are there. Okay? So that's what's going on. The rest of the week it's going to be dry, but come Sunday of next week, right? Rain. So there you go. 3 days straight, folks. 15%. That's what it says. 15%, what it says. Okay. Getting back to your comments and questions, it says, oh, UFC, all right? John Mark says, can YouTube do a sponsorship? Well, I'm already paid by YouTube. I'm a YouTube partner. So if you come on here, right, if you start this live stream, it starts with a commercial, okay? So if I were to, I think if you were to come into this, or if I were to refresh this, I know that it starts with a commercial. If you were on another YouTube channel and you came here, it should start with a commercial. The monetization is set to do that. The monetization status is in green, okay? So, and the commercial would start display ads, non-skippable ads. They have advanced settings here. Oh, you know what? I'm people in blogs. I should change the setting to sports. That's what I just did. I like to play around with the stream, right, name stuff. So I'm, like I've put Oakland Raiders live stream right at the top, okay? And I wonder if I put Las Vegas live stream here. Did that, all right? And I put that, okay? Just playing around with things. How about NFL live stream? All right, there. Stuff like that, just playing around with things. Welcome to Zenny62, folks, all right? Comic-Con's next week, by the way, starting on Wednesday. Yeah, so 19 are watching right now. 20, welcome to Zenny62. How you doing? Getting back to Las Vegas, other Las Vegas stuff going on. Las Vegas news. Like to check my blog, Vital Vegas. Vital Vegas gives you the scoop. He gives you the skinny. He tells you the stuff that sometimes you don't necessarily want to hear if you are a Las Vegas tourism seller, right? Like, say, the Review Journal, all right? He wrote about... I'm there. I know where that is. Boy, oh boy. I should have. Look at that stuff. Yummy. Yeah, this is at the Forum Shops at Caesars. Almost went there. Mom was not walking too well. That was earlier this year. Wound up going to Ruth Chris. That was fun. Had a great, great time. Great dinner. Ruth Chris treated us like fantastic. That's the Alaskan king crab. I have no idea who that guy is. I know I want that. All right. Just look at that steak. That is 16 ounces, folks. That's 16 friggin' ounces. That's the bone-in filet mignon, $58.95. Yummy. And he is John. He's the owner there, okay? So anyway, the fact that he's showing that means there's no... Oh, that's the Forum Shops at Caesars. Vital Vegas podcast he's got going. The gondolas. The food there. Nothing about the ring. Oh, you can't see. Divas. Was it that? Wait a minute. Divas. Was that the place Mark Davis visited? Divas? At the link? Was that it? Fire up your internet, Divas. I think that's where it was. I think that's right. I think that was one of Mark Davis's shows, right? Maybe. I mean, one of the ones he saw. I'm pretty certain of it. I think he was there cavorting with these folks there. Maybe. Uh-oh. So, okay, nothing about the Reigns. Nothing about the stadium. There, all right. So, nothing there. Trying to find more information about that. All right, now, as far as the Raiders, let's see here. I can also tell you that I expect this deal to be wrapped up, I would say, next week? Yeah, next week. Rob Iman says, hey, Rob, how you doing? He says, the lightning is more concerning than the rain this time of year. Hey, John, how you doing? John Akala. Cowboy Retro says, I want a nice, juicy steak right now. Unfortunately, I'm on a tight budget, so I'm out of luck. Well, what city are you in? Because depending on where you're at, you may be in luck. You can get a great steak on a tight budget if you know where to go. I mean, my recommendation, if you have a kitchenette, hey, go and buy a steak. You know, see the coupons. See the coupons available. Look around. If you're willing to go hunting, you can find the meat cheap enough, but good enough, so you can make yourself a great steak. Just saying, all right? John, what's going on? John Marks, what's going on? John Akala, Rob Iman, how you doing? What's shaking? What's the word? All right. So, anybody have any questions regarding the stadium deal before I shift to standard Oakland Raider talk? Because right now what I'm doing is I'm typing #Raiders, just to see what the heck people are talking about the Raiders. There's Raiders, #Raiders, #Raider Nation, and everybody's talking about, well, Khalil Mack. What's going on? John Marks had juicy pork chops tonight. I had chicken. I had very much chicken. Hall of Fame material. Lester Hayes is still not in the Hall of Fame. Can you believe that? Is that right? The judge is not in the Hall of Fame? That's crazy. Hey, by the way, happy birthday, former Raider Nnamdi Asomugha. That was July 6th. And the Raiders Foundation will present Veterans Village a 6-figure check Thursday. The money raised at the May Top Golf Las Vegas event will pay for 6 container homes for veterans. Raiders legend Mark and President Mark Bedane and Raiderettes will be in attendance. Okay, so he says all this, right? But we don't know the date. What a sloppy tweet. I mean, what a sloppy tweet, all right? It says, oh, it says Thursday. Bonehead, sorry. Thursday, July what? Today is 11th, right? 11th, 12th, 13th. So, yeah, 12th. 12th, because today is July 11th, 12th, 13th. Oh, Thursday is the 12th, because it's Friday's the 13th. Yeah, so it's Thursday the 12th. So Thursday, July 12th in Las Vegas, the Raiders Foundation will present Veterans Village with a 6-figure check, and it's the money that they raised at the Top Golf Las Vegas event. I've been to Top Golf, cool place. Didn't play golf there though. We'll pay for 6 container homes for veterans. Raider legends and Mark Bedane and the Raiderettes will be in attendance, and that's not in Oakland. Wow. The schizophrenia of the Raiders continues. Where are we? Where are we? Adam Vinatieri lining up for the winning kick in the tuck rule game. Oh, that sucks. Hey, welcome to Zenny62, everybody. The dawn of darkness. And of course, there's the great Jim Plunkett. What the hell is going on with Khalil Mack? Let's see. Khalil Mack is the tackle. By the way, speaking of the Raiders, their objective with respect to Bruce Irvin is to make absolutely certain he gets a double-digit sack season. That's it. Okay? So we've got, let's see here. Raiders Madden 19 ratings are out. Al Davis and his telephone exchange with Nancy Gay of the Gannett News Service. History. Khalil Mack on the street somewhere on a camera. Mike Madden, son of Raiders legend John Madden, out and about someplace. People don't really tell you much with a lot of these pictures, you know what I mean? Alright, so this is just stuff. No news there. Dang it. Let's try this one. How about Las Vegas Raiders Stadium? Let's try that one. Sources, Mitsubishi Motors, Las Vegas Bowl is new name for Las Vegas Bowl. Mitsubishi signed a 2-year naming rights deal in 2020, not for the stadium. In 2020, the bowl will move to the Raiders' new stadium and expected to feature Pac-12 versus SEC. All right. Won't be 2020, though. Well, wait, by that time, though, we're talking about well, that'll be 2021. So anyway, we got, that's the top tweets. And that's it. Slow news day. And other than me, I'm rocking it. Trying to. Man. All right, nothing news, nothing there. How about Khalil? How about just shifting gears and talking Raider QBs? Let's see what you all are talking about here before I go too far ahead myself. And Corey Brown says, found out my job's Vegas location is a mile southwest of the stadium. What's your job? The real Noriega says, will the Raiders sign Navarro Bowman? I don't think so. You know, I think that as we go into training camp, my thought is the Raiders wanted to sign Bowman. Bowman wanted more than they were willing to pay, so they got someone who's older that they think can do the job. You know, it's this whole wily, crafty veteran thing. Cheap, okay? I mean, you get wildly crafty veteran in big letters, but in really small, tiny letters, you get one word, cheap, meaning you can sign him for cheap, okay? That's what the Raiders have done this year. Let's see if there's any other news about Bowman. Rob Byron says, real bummer for the MWC. And Dean Willie says, I would not have extended the lease with the Raiders unless they agreed in writing to leave the Raider name and colors behind. If they don't do that, I would kick them to the curb. Big April says, Vegas Raiders news equals no news. Right, there's no news except that whole stadium thing. But you know what I'm trying to find out? I'll tell you this, Big April. When I hear no news, I know something's going on. Somebody knows something somewhere. The question is, how do you find it? Okay? But somebody always knows something somewhere. Like if I write Raiders Stadium flood, right? Something like that, okay? Just don't get anything, probably. Nope, nothing. Except me asking, hey, is this thing in a flood zone? Remember that? It is in a flood zone. Just saying. Laying concrete on top of the flood culvert. Okay. Raiders Stadium hallways flood with water before the game versus the Chiefs. That was the Coliseum. Polaris Avenue closed this morning. Raiders Stadium site for flood channel drainage work. Power lines also moved and will be installed below new channel. Okay, that was April 4th of this year. Kristen Drummond, coming up at 6, we dig deeper into the flood control channel being built by the future Raiders Stadium. Okay. Hey, so maybe that flood control channel worked pretty well today, huh? Right? Yesterday? Because I gotta admit, when I looked at the property, it looked mostly dry. It's a good thing. So, Rob Iman says, Boise State may now bolt from the Mountain West Conference. Corey Brown says, I drive a truck delivering buns to a major Burger King. Not Burger. I was about to say Burger King, but you wrote Burger Chain. Got it. Is it Burger King? Pedro, do you get to keep buns? I mean, Corey, I'm serious. Do you get to keep buns? And you get all these buns in your back, right? Do you get to keep a set for free? I'm just asking. Corey Brown says Jack in the Box. Ooh, do you get a free Whopper? I'm asking. Cowboy Wrestler says that his wife was screaming because there is a harmless water bug in the kitchen of their apartment. My goodness, she freaks out over the littlest of things. Well, but hey, you know, it's a big thing to her. The real Noriega says, has the parking situation been resolved? As part of the deal, it's encapsulated within the deal. The answer is yes, but I don't know the details as of yet. I will though. But yeah. Although, you know what, I'm gonna say this. It's still being resolved. Because I gave you an assumptive answer. That is, I assumed that because other aspects of the deal were in place and resolved, that parking also was a done, resolved issue. I'll ask that separately. No assumptions. I'll have the answer for you tomorrow. Okay? Have it your way. Yeah, so there's the answer for you, all right? Hey, welcome to Zenny62, everybody. We're talking Raider Stadium stuff, trying to see if there was a flood there. There was no flood. No bad tweets about, you know, water getting dumped or anything like that. A lot of old tweets. That's about it. Let's see here. Raider Stadium flood, Las Vegas. I'm talking. See if that yields any dividends, and that yields me. I've made a lot of videos, folks. Woo. Woo. The Raiders rushes on. Stadium site getting busier every day. All right. Let's see what's going on with Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack. All right. Raiders need to re-sign Navarro Bowman as soon as they take care of Khalil Mack. That's Silver and Black Pride. Let's see what Silver and Black Pride is saying. That's Mr. Cockerham. He was the best player, but I don't think they're going to sign him. Sorry, Carl. Carl says, so the Raiders come out of their free agency in the draft without a linebacker we know can do it all. When I do say it, do it all, I mean play the run, rush the passer, and occasionally buzz and cover. I put the buzz part in. The Raiders had Navarro Bowman join the team 6 games into last year, and he made an impact. He sure did. The 6 games before he got there, they gave up 117.2 yards rushing, which would have been good for number 23, but Bowman came in and dropped the average down to 104 yards a game, which would have tied them for 8th, but in the process, the Raiders finished a respectable 12th against the run in 2017. Given their personnel and what they could have done better, they're playing a crap scheme. Wasn't built to do really anything well. So, anyway, this is speculation. He basically is saying what everybody else is saying. The Raiders need to re-sign Navarro Bowman because, but they haven't. Okay, they have not done it. They haven't, and it sounds like they haven't signed Navarro Bowman, and they haven't signed Khalil Mack either. Okay, it's just not there yet. Now let's see how the quarterbacks are doing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, thanks, Bert. Bert tweeted out, hey everybody, welcome to Zanny62. All right, let's see what's going on in NFL news since the Raiders are being thoroughly boring. Just type NFL. NFL Players Union files grievance against league's national anthem policy. Ooh. Okay, this was the 10th. All right. Former NFL cornerback Brandon Browner has been charged by Laverne, California Police Department with 4 felonies, including attempted murder. I'll repeat that. Former NFL cornerback Brandon Browner has been charged by Laverne, California Police Department with 4 felonies, including attempted murder. All right? That's bad stuff. I mean, he's charged with, let's see, he's got attempted murder, robbery, burglary, false imprisonment, and child endangerment. Wow. Today was the 30th birthday of Antonio Brown. The NFL's playing his top 10s from 2017. Okay, so we have Browner. Guess who else is in trouble? LaShawn Shady McCoy. He's accused of beating his girlfriend and son and using drugs. Hey, I enjoyed talking about the stadium stuff more. Man, this is horrible. Buffalo Bills running back LaShawn Shady McCoy was accused Tuesday of beating his girlfriend and son using drugs in a graphic Instagram. What? His girlfriend's cute. Wow. Why do they pick out the bad guys? And they say, Zinni, you're too nice. I'd rather be too nice than in any position like this. This is horrible. Okay? I mean, they're a nice couple, you know? It says, Bills running back LaShawn Shady McCoy was accused Tuesday of beating his girlfriend, his son and dog, and using drugs in a graphic Instagram post by the alleged victim's friend. Wow. A friend of Delacia Gordon posted the photo showing the woman with a bloodied face, swollen eyes, and multiple cuts. The woman, identified only as Mia, made harrowing allegations against the NFL star. And says, Shady McCoy, the devil is the devil, you are an animal. We didn't say anything about how you beat your dog Henny into kidney failure. Let's not talk about all the times my best friend had to stop you from viciously beating your son for small things like peeing in the bed. What? Like I said, I like talking about stadiums. Yeah. We keep quiet about your drug usage and all the illegal steroid needles you were using, but we will not keep quiet about this. Then she continues, I can't believe you did this to my best friend. Your karma is going to be so real. The world needs to know what kind of animal you really are, what type of animal you really are. This was just her yesterday on the left, and now this is morning, and this is her on the right. The photo was taken down later, which the friend later claimed was done at the request of a lawyer. This is, man. Now, LaShawn McCoy denies the allegations in a statement. Says, for the record, the totally baseless and offensive claims made against me today on social media are completely false. Furthermore, I have not had any direct contact with any of the people involved in months. But you see, if you take the way Jameis Winston was treated, even though he says he didn't do anything wrong, it's just the association that gets him into trouble. And that's the NFL set that up. The NFL set up a situation where anyone can do anything to you as a player. Just the influence that you may have been there. As soon as you say, hey, look, I didn't have contact with that person in months, the implication is, well, at some point you did. And that's the league is going to look at that. You see, the one thing that, when I covered the NFL draft, I've always asked one question. It was, and I used to ask this quite a bit, and then I kind of tailed off, but I would always ask, how have your friends treated you? Have your friends changed since you were announced for the NFL draft? And the reason why I ask that is because of situations like this. People have, particularly folks from our hood, from black folks, all right? Because of the fact that we've been discriminated against, I mean, everything else that's a sad part of American history. For those who come from lesser means, and look, you know what I'm talking about, get in the NFL as a stepping stone to a better life. Happens far more often than it does not, right? Then, okay, and then you have people who, this is not a color issue, this is an opportunity issue, like Aaron Hernandez, who get in there and just basically screw up. Okay, and then screw up some more. And then, you know, the tragedy happens. But I digress. But my point is that it's always who you associate with that says the most about who you are and where you're going. And if you feel like you've got to be down with your folks from the hood, sometimes being down with your folks from the hood can get you in a lot of trouble. Okay? Really, it really can. Big April says, they better watch out. If K-Mac becomes a FA, they're in trouble. FA is a free agent. Calvin Russell says, Z, if this shady stuff is true, this is going to be a severe PR nightmare for the NFL and the Bills. You're not kidding, man. I mean, you are way not kidding, okay? Kung Lao says, she's trying to ruin his name and get money. The truth will come out. They already determined that this was a home invasion. She now says she hired the people to do it. What? Ha ha. But you see, King Leo, all right, about how bad that is? That's horrible stuff, okay? Man, Cabarrus says Aaron Hernandez was his own worst enemy, unfortunately. Yep, very true. Very true. Wow. Wow. Garrett says, where's my Raiders, buy a Raiders jersey? Where's my Raider merchandise? What do you mean, where's my Raider merchandise? You've obviously not been to my channel before. You obviously know nothing about my channel. Okay? Search around, pal. Come on. Now, John says, why doesn't Mark Davis and Mark Bedane come out and say Las Vegas Stadium won't be ready for 2020 season? They never actually said that it would be. All right? Mark Bedane actually said to Tommy White, hey, look, don't say that stuff. You know who said it was 2020? Okay, it was Steve Sisolak that was always trotting out the dates. Okay, but you didn't have Mark Bedane and the Raiders trotting that date out. But but what happened was they were under political pressure to get the thing done as soon as possible. Okay, by a lot of people. A lot of people. But you have not heard the Raiders consistently say, well, actually, that's not true. I've heard them say that. Bedane did say that in negotiations. Why? He expects it to be done in 2020. But that was as recently as a month ago. But the party line lately is, you know, they're not saying anything. They're under a lot of pressure. You have to understand the Raiders situation in Las Vegas. They were given, or you're not given, you don't get, I don't care if it's $750 million. I don't care if it's $594 million. You don't get that kind of bond issue where the taxpayers on the hook for it without giving up something politically. So basically, Las Vegas feels like the Raiders are their bitch. I'm just telling you like it is. That's why you see Mark going to all these places in Las Vegas, making all these appearances as the owner, because the powers that be feel like they own him. They feel like they've paid almost $1 billion for him. 750 million rounded up a long way. It's $1 billion. That's what you're seeing. Okay? That's what you're seeing. I repeat, that's what you're seeing. All right? So basically, they're being dragged around like, oh, you say 2020. Don't you say 2021. Don't you say 2020. Uncle. Okay, 2020. That's the situation they're in. You have to remember that there's still, you know, some of the old style way of doing business. You know what I mean? Like Goodfellas style kind of handshake, look you in the eye, I can trust you sort of thing going on, right? Just saying. All right? Malcontent says, Z, Google efforts underway after monsoon swept through Las Vegas Valley. Some video on Fox 5 today. If you find that, did you find the link? If you did, let me know, I'll grab it. Or send me the link, since you can't link here. Send me the link to my email. Let me know that you sent the email. I'll pop that out there and I'll show it, okay? John Mark says they're delusional. All right? Where else? Okay. What's the next thing? I got 2 Twitter notifications that are new. 2 people pumping out the live stream. Very nice. Thank you very much, Jake Daniels and Bert Compton on Twitter. Very nice of you to do. If you are here right now, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Let's see what else is going on. Let's check out. Let's just type Raiders. Ooh, Raiders Stadium construction behind schedule. I think I typed that last night. I said it was 4 months behind, April 19th. And let me show. Okay, this is what I was talking about originally, folks, as far as the stadium construction. Look at this. Okay, look. Okay, originally, stadium bonds are issued, right? That didn't happen. That happened in April. Stadium commenced construction, all right? 30-month construction period. June 2020, stadium construction complete. 3-month move-in period. NFL opening day. This right here is now slated for here, so this 3 months gets moved down. But guess what? We don't, even though this is contractually in writing now, we don't even know if that's going to be hit. All right? So we're moving into 2021. You see? See how things have changed? Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Joseph Binsman, hi, you doing? Anybody among the 23 of you that's on Facebook, please post this on Facebook. All right, Joe, we'll call you Joe. Charles Rose says, Charles Rose, who are you? Never seen you here before. At any rate, my monitors have our eye on you, Charles Rhodes. Watch yourself or you get booted. Fair warning. Just letting you know, man. Wherever you are. All right, Shady McCoy is in trouble. Let's go on. Let's see what's going on. The rest of the League Rouge. A really big shoe. I feel like Ed Sullivan. 2018 roster of officials was confirmed. Let's see here. And I'm not going to bore you with that one. See if there's any other issue. Unless you want to know, unless you want the names of the guys that are going to screw up give you a bellyache this year, right? It's out. I'll probably post it later, okay? I probably should. Just not right now. I mean, seriously, right? It's kind of like, It was always interesting to me how Al Davis could remember the names of all of the officials that had done the Raiders bad, like Fred Swearingen, for example. Fred Swearingen goes back to, if memory serves, the Broncos and Haven Moses and the pass interference call that shouldn't have been called against, I believe it was, it wasn't Lester Hayes, I forgot the other cornerback that called it against us. That was the 1977 AFC Championship game. Yeah. 77 AFC Championship game. No transactions today in the NFL. That was 2010. 2009, active list additions. Atlanta added Calvin Whitby. They finally signed him. Congratulations. Royce Freeman was signed by Denver. He is the Oregon running back. Donald Stephenson retired from Cleveland Browns. He is their great tackle, tackle. All right. So, what else is going on here? We know about Shady. Sad, shady stuff. We have 96 new tweets coming in. And we got swag bags. Oh, David Tepper. David Tepper is officially the owner of the Carolina Panthers. Congratulations to David Tepper. He gave his introductory news conference July 10th, apparently, in Charlotte. So he met the Charlotte press down there. I got to meet him first. That would have been a nice flight to take, though, if I were able. Not right now. Okay, what we learned from David Tepper's introductory news conference, that was yesterday. And it says, listen, it's a new day. Then he says, by the way, do you realize that David Tepper has to keep the statue that's built for Jerry Richardson? I think that's fine, all right? He says he's going to be accountable He says there aren't going to be non-disclosure agreements in the new place. He says that was then, this is now. He said if I did something incredibly stupid, they should be talking about me. He said I'd like to have an open environment where everybody feels safe like a family. And he said there's going to be no impediment on employees feeling comfortable in taking concerns up the ladder on the business side of the organization. On the stadium and the potential for a new stadium, he says Panthers are falling behind a little bit in terms of facilities. He said what would become of the current practice facility land if the Panthers build a new facility elsewhere. He says if they do move the practice field from right behind the stadium, you do open up land for development there in downtown. I don't know if you've ever been to Charlotte, but the stadium is right smack downtown, as is the arena. It's how cities should be. You know, you've got your sports arena stuff right down there. It's beautiful. The light rail pulls right up to it. It's something else, okay? Tepper wants to see more events, including the right kind of concerts, whatever that means, and high school state football championships there at Bank of America Stadium. He says that's the logical place. So definitely it looks like a redo of the stadium is in order because he wants it right there. So tear down the stadium or build around it, maybe, you know, upgrade it. I would say upgrade because there isn't much wrong with the basic structure of it. It just needs to be changed around a little bit internally to meet the modern demands of sport, right? And I think a doming of it would be nice and everything else. And so he said, he talked about the locker room. He thought it was stellar. On impending hires, Panthers are hiring. Says that he's zeroing on a couple of candidates for team president. Has 2 names in mind to fill the current front office vacancies. So he's replacing Tina Becker and Danny Morrison. And he says on his new job as Panthers owner after not going to an NFL game in his 20s, he says that whole idea is kind of crazy to him. And he says on his players expressing their opinions, Tepper said he's committed to social justice and recites the Pledge of Allegiance, repeating with liberty and justice for all, a couple of times for impact. That's almost as patriotic as it gets, he says. Tepper on big issue facing NFL going forward. He says, obviously CTE is a challenge, right? And he says, on the statue of Richardson outside the stadium's north gate, he says, I'm contractually obligated to leave the statue where it is. Translation, I'd really like to get rid of it and maybe have one of me, but I gotta leave it there, okay? I mean, my thought basically is this, okay? I know there are people who are upset with, you know, Jerry Richardson's alleged behavior, and, you know, they justifiably show, okay? But Jerry Richardson brought football. I mean, I'm going to say 2 things. First of all, Jerry Richardson brought football to the Carolinas. A. B, yeah, he definitely made a mistake, but he got $2 billion richer in the process of admitting his mistake. All right, that kind of makes me go, what, right? I mean, it's like, all right? And also, he's been this way for all of his life. And, folks, I'm going to say something very blunt. A person who's accused of being sexually flirtatious and everything else that he did as the owner doesn't get to be that way if society doesn't permit it, okay? And that includes not just the men, but the women around him. And I go back to, I remember, and I'm not going to use her name, I was really interested in this girl. And she just got a job, and as it turned out, this was a long time ago, this is, goes back to 2001 maybe 1996, okay, a while. Anyway, she's proceeded to tell me, my friend introduced us thinking that maybe, you know, she'd be my girlfriend, right? But it turned out she was dating her boss. And she told us about how her boss brought her to his apartment in Emeryville and then threw him on the bed, all this stuff. And so I'm thinking, wow, this is terrible. And I said, so this is bad. She goes, oh no, I liked it. Okay? So it's kind of like, gee, really? I mean, really? See, no one wants to talk about that side of these things. So why permit that, right? And yeah, of course, I'm naturally upset because I, lost out on the deal. But then, of course, hey, it was for the better at the time. You see what I'm getting at? So for all the Jerry Richardson stories, there's something else back there that nobody else wants to talk about. All right? Just saying, okay? So, just saying. So as far as Jerry Richardson, I'm like, I don't know. Adrian Goldbuck says, Jameis Winston did a kids camp today down here in Tampa. Did you go? He did it with Randy Moss. Randy Moss is good friends with Winston, told him to keep his head up. Yeah, did you go? Or was this on like on the news? Big April rightfully talks about Walt Coleman and the Tuck Rule. Right. Walt Coleman, thank you. Oh, you emailed me 2 links, Malcontent. Thank you. I am going there right now. Thank you very much. Open up the email. And hold on a second. I'll be there in 4 shakes of a lamb's tail. Well, maybe I should leave lambs alone, huh? Let's see here. All right. And boom. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Local couple escapes car after being trapped in monsoon rains. Okay. Let's see what this was going on here. This is courtesy of, ooh, this is bad. Bad stuff. Let's see that. Where is the, is there a video part of this? I get, it's a picture but no video. Man rescued from flood channel near Flamingo, Swinson. You know what? Maybe. YouTube might have something. Cleanup efforts underway after monsoon. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Here we go, folks. Take a look at this. All right. Boom. Well, that's a commercial. Obviously, that's a commercial. Okay. It's not giving me. That's Ted Pretty. All right. That's his name, folks. It says Ted Pretty. That's his name. Wicked weather causes damage. Stewart and fog. That's live. Look at that flood. Wow. Look at that. Is that can? No. Look at that. My God. Oh, look at this. Man, oh man, that's okay. It comes to, wow, that's bad. Whoa. Oh, whoa, look at that. Whew. I'm glad you sent this, Malcontent, because it gives me a different view. I mean, from on high, you can't really tell that it's flooded unless you know what to look for, but it's obviously flooded. And I say that because the Raiders Stadium this morning looked a little bit like this, all right? Some damage there. Did anybody happen to go by the stadium? There. Trees are down. Let's see here. I'm going to see if there's any photographs from the live stream from this morning. When I looked this morning, admittedly, there was water deposits, but yeah, I couldn't get down close like I wanted to. Videos, Las Vegas, nighttime, live stadium cam, preview center, waiting for the pages to open. It's nighttime. Oh, hey, look at this. This is awesome. This is eerie. Take a look at this, folks. Bam. That's right now at night, okay? Now, let's see here. Let's go to view 1. Click on that. Let's go to view 2. That's view 2. See cranes. Hard to see what's going on there. View 3. Okay. Can't tell much from that. Is that a cacti? North view. Oh, that's north view. This is north view. So that's the street. It's pretty dry right now. Well, of course it's a distance, but it should look dry. There's no rain. Those are the office portables. Okay. Right there. And that's the rest of the strip. So anyway, that's the action right now. I'm going to try another way. I'm going to see if somebody posted something on YouTube. Cowboy Rush says, from that view, it looks like LA from the Hollywood Hills. It does. John Acolla says, I thought it just didn't rain in Vegas, that it often just hot temps. It does rain. I mean, that's the thing. When it doesn't rain, here's the problem, John. The infrequency of rain causes an architecture that, let's just say, doesn't pay enough attention to drainage issues. So when it does rain, you get water all over the place, all right? Now, in this instance, they have a new flood channel. I think the flood channel's done its job. Putting that flood channel in is a big deal. Let me see something here. It's Vegas. Monsoon. It's Vegas monsoon season YouTube. Stadium. Let's see here. Videos. Copy that. Las Vegas had a monsoon last year, by the way. We are informed. Okay. I'm typing in Las Vegas Monsoon Stadium YouTube, and then I'm sorting by upload date, which will give me the most recent one. And there's me talking about this is what you get. All right, you want to see what you get? All right, look. All right, you type Vegas Monsoon Stadium YouTube, right? You get me. 11 streamed 11 months ago. That's it. Okay, isn't that funny? Okay, you get me. Live long and prosper in your world. Let me take this out of here. Just take that one, all right? And okay, you get Mark Davis. Vegas Nation Stadium show analysis of Raiders construction site. That was 5 days ago. 3 years ago. Then there's me again, okay? How about Las Vegas monsoon, right? Like that, okay? And then we filter for upload date, all right? There's monsoon there, electric monsoon. And then there's 2 hours ago, Vegas Valley residents share monsoon concern. For homes still without power nearly 24 hours after monsoon thunderstorms. 400 homes. Tips to avoid dangerous driving during monsoon season. Monsoon in a Jeep. Monsoon season in Las Vegas. That was 1 day ago. Monsoon forming. Las Vegas monsoon 2018. July 7th, and so it begins. Facts. Preparing for monsoon and flash floods. How about type Las Vegas flood? Take that. Okay. Huh, not food, flood. Like that. Okay. And then we check on a filter. And we go upload date again. That was 1 hour ago. East Valley neighborhood cleans up after storms. Woman gets stuck in flood water. Flood runoff sends garbage to Wetlands Park. Wow. Let's check this out. For some reason, not quite getting
selected there after last night's storm rolled right through the valley.
Hear that? Hear that? For some reason, let me just disconnect this.
Trash.
Basically, I'm not here to exercise.
Jesus Chavez is taking it all in after thunderstorms rocked his neighborhood overnight.
Kind of spooky, man. Like, the light went out where I live, all the block, and, last night, actually, I got caught in the rain.
Along his ride, he's noticing all of the garbage that's caught in the creek.
I've seen a lot of washed up stuff, tires, plastics, bottles.
A lot of bigger debris, like shopping carts, didn't make it to the wetlands. Much of it is still hung up farther up in the flood control system. Well, perhaps you've heard the term gully washer. That would certainly apply to what most of town saw last night. That's where so much rain falls that the ditches really fill up and clear all the debris. Well, we found one place where a lot of that debris is really congregated. Still, trash like the water is flowing into the wetlands.
Anytime that we have a big amount of rain, we always see an increase in the amount of trash that ends up down here.
The biggest single collection of garbage is under this bridge, right in the middle of the park. Fighting the trash battle has been an all-out war with volunteers, special events, and the county all chipping in.
There's been a lot of money that's been spent on trying to keep all of the stream channels, keeping those clean. It's a very big undertaking every year.
An all-out assault to keep trash out of the wetlands and out of Lake Mead. Patrick Walker, 8 News Now. Thanks, Patrick. In the valley.
So there's one. Okay, so then flooding blackout. Link flood. Well, this was 9 hours ago, okay? Take a look. Ooh. This is the link. Well, let's see if there's anything more. I thought that was a shark. Sailboat. All right. Flood control, severe storm, street flooding near Stewart Fog. That was 22 hours ago. Let's see here. CC flood control projects. Mute that a bit. Come back here.
Forcing a chance of storm brings a chance of flash flooding to the area, which is why all year the Regional Flood Control District works on projects to minimize the hazards. Mia Wong joins us live in the Northwest area with a look at some construction underway. Hi, Mia.
Good afternoon, Kirsten. This stretch I'm on is one of 19 projects the Regional Control District is currently working on. They actually tell me this is their biggest one, and the focus is really on these concrete blocks, which you can see aren't that much bigger than I am, but I'm told it's supposed to have a big impact once it's done. But here's another look at this project. These boxes are going to be installed on Durango, and they're going to span a little more than a mile north. This broke ground in January, and once finished, it is expected to carry the rainwaters down from the Spring Mountains underground. Now, this project is $20 million, and the goal of it is to divert water safely, as well as to protect the houses on the east side of the highway. This is expected to wrap up by the end of this year. It's a joint project by NDOT and the Regional Flood Control District. Reporting live in Northwest, Mia Wong, 8 News Now.
Thank you, Mia.
All right, so see, that's the problem. That is something that's going to be finished by the end of the year, all right, but not by the end of next week or the end of this week, okay? So it's kind of like, right? So anyway, I don't know if it's merely, John. We're not getting any reports as to what happened at the stadium with respect to it. Everybody's like, don't say anything. Don't give Zinni any ammunition. Right? Okay? Don't give Zinni any ammunition. See the Raiders. Stadium. Flood. Let's see here. That was March 19th. Nothing. Nothing about Raider Stadium flood or rain. Wait a minute, rain. Ooh, I didn't type rain. Rain. March 22nd, January 9th, just me. That was the latest. The top ones, no. They all stayed away. The media didn't cover it either. How lame. How about Las Vegas Stadium? Las Vegas Stadium rain. City of Las Vegas. Nothing. Nothing. Not there. Not there. Maybe on Instagram, right? Ooh. Maybe. Let's see here. This is just Twitter. I'm just going through, having a little fun here, folks. Instagram. Just, checking it all out. Seeing if indeed, saying, Las Vegas Raiders. All right. There's anything at all. Most recent, not seeing anything. Nope. Just garbage postings that mean nothing. That's it. No. Nothing. Okay. Let's see here. Search. Raiders. How about Las Vegas? Hashtag Las Vegas. Everything's a hashtag. Las Vegas Raiders. I don't see anything. Okay? Nothing. No result found. All right, nothing there. So anyway, we tried. They're not giving us anything. That happens. Nothing. Okay? At all. So there we go. All right? John Acala says, I Googled monsoon season in Vegas, and it says usually it starts early to mid-July and lasts till about early to mid-September. Yeah, well, yesterday was the first day, but again, unless something changes between today and Sunday, we're not supposed to see the next set of rains until Sunday, and then again Monday, and then again Tuesday. That's what we're looking at, all right? So there. All right, so it's so that's what's going on there. Let's check. We checked. Nothing new there, folks. Nothing that's gonna wet our whistle. Thanks again, Cyril Allen, for oops, didn't mean to give you your real name there. Thanks again, for basically if you can do this. Thank you so very, very much for providing us with those links. It was very, very accommodating of you, as I like to say. Very nice of you, okay? And, all right. Also, I'm going to go back to more NFL news, see if there's anything else we missed. I think we've got all the bases. Didn't see what the Niners were up to with the Rams. How about the Rams Stadium? You know what? We're talking about the bad news, but you got to give the good news. The Rams topped off their stadium June 26th. The entire skeletal structure was finished. So now it's all downhill. That's right. It's all downhill. Isn't that cool? Completely, it's very cool, isn't it? Yeah. Quite cool. And I think it remains to be seen is what that total cost is going to be for that stadium. It is now 46%, let's call it 50% done. Okay, so that's the news out of Los Angeles. Excuse me, that's the news out of Los Angeles for actually really out of Inglewood with respect to the Rams stadium that they're working on. And it's quite exciting. It really is. Quite exciting. Now, Cowboy Wrestler says, like I said, well, he deleted that one, didn't he? Tiny bubbles in a wine. Cowboy says, also remember one of the NBC News guys having a late show in the 70s? Malcolmton says, that rushing floodwater is ridiculous. It is. It is. I still want to find more information. Well, let's just see what happens here, okay? Like I said, there's a lot of unknowns. We don't know about this rain situation down there and how it's impacted. No one's told us. John Acala asks, when is the stadium for the Rams in charge supposed to be ready by? It's supposed to be ready by 2020. 2020. The Super Bowl for 2022 will be in Inglewood. Yeah. Cowboy Wrestler says, like I said, the NFL is treating LA like it's the crown jewel. Sure is. It really is. It's yeah, it's treating it like that, and is. But by contrast, I remember the commissioner said, well, in Las Vegas they're building a hole. They're digging a hole. That's what he said. He said that. It was on live stream. I'll have to pull that up and separate it out for grins. John Mark says, I'm singing like Don Ho. And I'm singing like it's 2:04 a.m. All right, folks, it's 2:04 in the morning. I'm going to shove off. Thank you very much for visiting and enjoying Zenny62 live stream on Tuesday night. It's been quite exciting. Thank you very much. Watch horror films, keep America strong. Absolutely. Definitely. 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 Good night, everybody. Good night. See ya. Good night. See ya. Thanks, moderators.